And China has asked the US to stop meddling in Taiwan, while also warning the island not to look to American aid in its bid for independence. Beijing responding to the Taiwan president, who had expressed confidence in building stronger relations with the US under incoming President Donald Trump. The Chinese Foreign Ministry warning the independence movement will, quote, hit a wall, and that any party using Taiwan to contain China is doomed to fail. A war of words between China and Taiwan as President William Lai began his tour of 3 Pacific Island nations this week. He also made stopovers in U.S. territories Hawaii and Guam. On his last stop in Palau today, Mr. Lai told reporters that he was confident he could work with the next U.S. administration. He also called on China to refrain from taking unilateral action that could cause unease and regret. William Lai responding to reports that China could retaliate with military drills that could take place as early as next week.
举起拳头，不如张开双手。再多的军演、军舰、飞机，给予周边国家的胁迫，都无法赢得任何一个国家的尊敬。
Well, CNA's Victoria Jen joins us live from Taipei. Victoria, of course, drills, exercises around Taiwan. That has become almost commonplace in the last year or so. But those are not the only concerns that Mr. William Lai might have at this point.
That's right. Military threat from China is not the only concern for Taiwan President William Lai. Perhaps what's equally urgent for the president is to stop China from poaching more of Taiwan's diplomatic allies. Now, since his predecessor, Tsai Ing-wen, took office in 2016, Taiwan lost 10 diplomatic allies to China. And that leaves Taiwan with only 12 countries in the world that still recognizes Taiwan as a country. As China continues to step up effort to squeeze Taiwan's international space, there is fear that Taiwan could lose more diplomatic allies under Lai's leadership. And this especially China detests Lai, calling him a dangerous separatist for his two-state theory. So this is why Lai's visit to the Pacific Island nations has become so important. He hopes the latest trip to these allied countries can help solidify their support for the island. He has made great efforts by offering aid and assistance to these allied countries. He has also taken advantage of Taiwan's leading position in technology to help its allies. Palau, for instance, will receive a new aid project that would help improve audio-visual and cybersecurity equipment of the country's legislature, as well as installing an electronic voting system. He said that Taiwan hopes the project would serve as a model for the South Pacific in its pursuit of digital transformation and bring prosperity to the people of both Taiwan and Palau. But the truth of the matter is that the main reason these countries still maintain ties with Taiwan is because strong backing from the U.S. Palau, for instance, relies heavily on the U.S. for financial aid, and so are the other countries like the Marshall Islands. Now, with Donald Trump as the incoming U.S. president, analysts said there is likely to be more uncertainties in the future Taiwan-U.S. relations. Of course, President Lai said he is ready to work with Trump. But given Trump's unpredictability, whether Taiwan could continue to keep its allies would depend on Trump's policies and relations with China. Back to you.
Thanks, Victoria Jen reporting live from Taipei there with what's coming out from Taiwan's president.